Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. Friends are as companions on a journey, who ought to aid each other to persevere on the road to a happier life. Wisdom thoroughly learned will never be forgotten. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. Concern should drive us into action and not into depression. Learn silence. With the quiet serenity of a meditative mind, listen, absorb, transcribe, and transform. The most momentous thing in human life is the art of winning the soul to good. Allow not sleep to close your eyes before 3 times reflecting on your actions of the day. What deeds done well, what not, what left undone. Virtue is harmony. Above all things, reverence yourself. The art of living happily is to live in the present. Strength of mind rests in sobriety, for this keeps your reason unclouded by passion. The experience of life in a finite, limited body is specifically for the purpose of discovering and manifesting supernatural existence. As long as man continues to be the ruthless destroyer of lower living beings, he will never know health or peace. Numbers are the highest degree of knowledge. It is knowledge itself. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. True and perfect friendship is to make one heart and mind of many hearts and bodies. Man, know thyself, then thou shalt know universe and God. There is nothing so easy but that it becomes difficult when you do it reluctantly. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. Above all things, respect yourself. If you have a wounded heart, touch it as little as you would an injured eye. There are only 2 remedies for the suffering of the soul: hope and patience. A thought is an idea in transit. Choices are the hinges of destiny. No man is free who cannot control himself. Numbers rule the universe. Astonishing! Everything is intelligent. God built the universe on numbers. Love that shines from within cannot be darkened by obstacles of the world of consequences. No man is free who cannot control himself. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in few. When the wise man opens his mouth, the beauties of his soul present themselves to the view, like the statues in a temple. True and perfect friendship is to make one heart and mind of many hearts and bodies. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Do nothing evil, neither in the presence of others nor privately. Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. Declining from the public ways, walk in unfrequented paths. Even as truth does error have its lovers. A blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy. Strength of mind rests in sobriety, for this keeps your reason unclouded by passion. A good soul hath neither too great joy nor too great sorrow, for it rejoiceth in goodness, and it sorroweth in wickedness, by the means whereof, when it beholdeth all things, and seeth the good and bad so mingled together, it can neither rejoice greatly, nor be grieved with overmuch sorrow. Friends are as companions on a journey, who ought to aid each other to persevere in the road to a happier life. Most men and women by birth or nature lack the means to advance in wealth or power, but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. None can be free who is a slave to and ruled by his passions. Disbelieve nothing wonderful concerning the gods, nor concerning divine dogmas. There is a good principle which created order, light, and man, and an evil principle which created chaos, darkness, and woman. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Lust weakens both body and mind. Music is the harmonization of opposites, the conciliation of warring elements. There is no word or action but has its echo in eternity. The soul of man is divided into three parts: intelligence, reason, and passion. Intelligence and passion are possessed by other animals, but reason by man alone. Bless us, divine number, who generated gods and men. Number contains the root and source of eternally flowing creation. Remind yourself that all men assert that wisdom is the greatest good, but that there are few who strenuously seek out that greatest good. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Assist a man in raising a burden, but do not assist him in laying it down.